Mike Mueller, mortgage broker. Let's talk about good faith estimates. When you apply for a home loan, within 3 days, federally mandated, you're required to receive a good faith estimate, and that comes from your loan officer. If you do not, they're breaking the law, and that's a pretty hefty law. That part of it, anyway. Let's look at a good faith estimate. Forms are going to vary, but this is a good faith estimate, and actually let me hold it up here. What I've done is I've highlighted certain areas because the good faith estimate is broken down into 2 different sections. Non-recurring closing costs, those are things that happen once and once only, and those are up here in the green box. And what they are things like points and fees, title and escrow costs, the credit report, the appraisal, things like that. They happen once and they only happen once. Down here, these are what are called prepaids or recurring closing costs. Property taxes, insurance, interest, things like that would go into here. Now, depending on the time of the month and depending on the time of the year that you close escrow, actually, these numbers are going to change because you're going to have a different amount that needs to be collected to set up that impound account or to pay the property taxes. Or if you close on the end of the month versus the first of the month, different amount of prepaid interest is going to be collected. Now, remember, this is required by law to give to you, and that's a good thing, let's say. But it's not required to be accurate. But I'm going to get to this. So over here, this is your interest rate in the terms of the loan. Now remember, you're not locked for this loan. This is just a rate quote based on whatever they're doing. So you said, hey, I want a 30-year fix, and they said, here's my interest rate. Now you're not guaranteed to get this interest rate or these fees. This is just a good faith estimate, which is a misnomer in itself. Given that, all of these create, here's my closing costs. Now that would be a good thing, and you can collect these and go, yeah, this is the best deal I've got. I'm going to go with this guy. Here's the problem. This good faith doesn't have to be accurate. And because it doesn't have to be accurate, what happens is the salesmen out there will manipulate this as opposed to making it as real and as possibly accurate as they could. They'll manipulate these numbers because really they're just trying to get you in the door. So they'll give you a good faith estimate, and it will be based on, I've seen good faith estimates that are missing almost all of these. And really, title and escrow, I know that's going to happen. The appraisal, I know that's going to happen. Prepaid interest, I know that's going to happen. Taxes, insurance, I know it's going to happen. So what I'm going to do when I prepare this is I'm going to prepare one that is accurate to the best of my ability, and it's going to be pretty close. Meanwhile, the guy over there, he's going to prepare one that is inaccurate to the best of his ability to minimize these closing costs. So even if he has the same rate as I do, you're going to go, hey, this guy's great. This is just a sales tool at this point. If you and here's the biggest moral that you can draw from this: if you're using a good faith estimate to go shopping for mortgages, you're going to lose.